Hello, Tigers. I'm Miss Clausen, and I teach 4th and 5th grade. And today I will be reading chapter 18 of Fenway and Hattie. And this story is being read with permission by Penguin Random House. So, chapter 18, The Wicked Floor. How could things get any worse? Hattie is in trouble. An evil squirrel is trying to keep me from saving her, and the wicked floor is in my way. I cannot let it stop me. I won't. Hey, wait a minute. What am I thinking? I can go the other way. I'm coming, Hattie, I bark, and in a flash, I'm halfway down the hallway. I'm almost there, but then I meet another obstacle. The gate. It is blocking my way to the door. I can't get through, but I cannot give up. There's too much at stake. Before I can talk myself out of it, I race back towards the eating place. There's only one thing to do. I muster every ounce of courage I have. I dig in my claws and I crawl inside the doorway, fighting to keep my balance. I'm warning you for the last time, squirrel, I bark. Go away or face the consequences. The evil squirrel turns towards me and freezes. He gives a slight shh. Is he scared or about to make his move? There's no time to take chances. I must strike first. I take a couple of stumbling steps. I'm scrambling. I'm slipping. I'm going down. But no, I must save Hattie. I keep racing ahead. Nothing can get in my way. I'm hurtling towards the evil squirrel. My paws slip and slip, but I pull myself up. Hold on, Hattie, I bark. When I get close, I bear down on my front paws and I lunge at the evil squirrel. Prepare for certain doom. Obviously frightened, he gasps. My cue to pounce. I paw the evil squirrel's lumpy, bumpy fur, which does not feel very furry. He holds out an arm. That's his defense. I throw myself at him, nipping, pulling, tugging, until he is scared right out of his skin. Literally, as the evil squirrel shrieks in horror, the lumpy, bumpy covering slides off his body, which smells awfully familiar, like mint and vanilla, and a bit like that choky spray. Hattie? Is my nose deceiving me? I back off. I cock my head and I glance up into the wonderful dark eyes that I would know anywhere. It is Hattie. Fenway, she says, sit. My gaze looks to hers as if pulled by an invisible leash, and I sink onto my bum, my tail thumping the cool, slick floor. Good boy, Hattie squeals, and she drops to her knees, squeezing me and patting my head. I slobber her nose and her eyes and her chin. Hooray, hooray, my Hattie came back. She's not a squirrel anymore. And best of all, she's loving me again. Hattie rubs my belly, laughing and showering me with kisses. It's a deliciously happy moment that I hope will never end. She missed me so much, she can hardly do enough to show it. And wowee, the love and appreciation sure feel great. I miss you too, I bark, and I'm nuzzling Hattie's wet hair. Where's her cap and bushy tail? When my ears perk. Whooshing, howling noises are coming from outside, and suddenly I remember the gigantic squirrels. I race over to the sliding door and I peer out, but there's only blackness and pounding rain, and in the few flashes of light, all I see is an empty dog park and the giant trees' leaves rippling and blowing in the wind. Those evil squirrels are gone. Clearly, they were petrified. And don't even think about coming back, I bark in triumph. When I rush back into the eating place, it's bathed in bright light. Food Lady is rubbing her eyes, and Fetch Man is wearing his glasses. They look like they just woke up. Hattie, Food Lady says in a voice that sounds glad, but mostly relieved. Honestly, you'd think discovering that Hattie has returned would be cause for a full-blown celebration. Fetch Man says, Fenway, He sounds surprised. Did he forget about me? Hattie speaks very quickly. She must be explaining to Food Lady and Fetch Man what happened. That she turned into a squirrel and a pack of rival squirrels invaded her house, but a fierce and loyal dog frightened the squirrels away. And in case they could not figure out who the hero is, Hattie gestures dramatically towards the middle of the floor where I'm standing, and with a huge smile on her face, gosh, I almost feel embarrassed. Food Lady's eyes bulge and her hands fly up to her mouth. Fetch Man squats down, grabbing his knees. His face is beaming. Good boy, he says, more surprised than ever. Good job. Food Lady rushes over and gives me a tight squeeze. And Fetch Man joins in. Hey, it's all in a day's work, I want to say. No squirrel has a chance against me. But then again, I could get used to the love fest. And then, right when I thought things couldn't get any better, a spectacular sight comes into view. My supper dish, and it is filled with food. Did I forget to eat it? Food Lady must be reading my mind because she lets me go at that very minute, and I shoot over and I start wolfing it down like it's the first meal of my life. And it's very tasty. Apparently, my humans are just as ecstatic about the food as they were about my heroics. Hattie jumps up excitedly. Fetch Man puts his arm on Food Lady's shoulder. They are all standing over me mesmerized, like they've never seen a dog eat before. And frankly, it's more than a little distracting. Hattie strokes my back. She smells happy and proud. It is the best smell ever. I gaze at my empty bowl, wondering how the food disappeared so fast. And that's when I see something else that makes my tongue start panting. The wicked floor. My bowl is sitting right on it, and so am I. This can only mean one thing. I have trounced my nemesis, and I am the winner. For such a long, long time, the wicked floor ruled the eating place. But not anymore. Its reign is officially over. I flop down and rest my face on its cool surface, and I rub my nose on it. Take that, you wicked floor. You may be terrifying and evil and slippery, but you are no match for me. Okay. Our trivia question for chapter 18 is, how did Fenway conquer his fear of the wicked floor? All right, thank you for listening, Tigers. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night as Mrs. Mitchell reads chapter 19.